Welcome back to the 2-1, and today I'm taking a look at the Arizona Cardinals and going over whether or not in the upcoming season I think they're going to be contenders or pretenders. But before we get into that topic, question for those of you viewing: where do you rank the Cardinals in the NFC West? This division is so tough. You can make the argument there that they're the best team or that they're the worst team. It's such a tight division. Where do you have them? Top, bottom, in between? You tell me, and I'll give my answer at the end. But getting straight into it, looking at the Cardinals this year, well, I guess I should make a note before. For this video, I'm defining contender as Super Bowl contender. Not a team that, goes above 500, not a team that's in the hunt for the playoffs, not a team that makes the playoffs, a team that is a tier 1 team that is inside the Super Bowl bubble. They don't necessarily have to be the Super Bowl favorite, but they got to be on par with the top dogs. The Bucks, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Rams, the Packers, the Ravens, the Browns, the Titans. They got to be one of the top dogs that are in Super Bowl contention. And pretender doesn't mean, below 500, top 5 draft pick. It just means you're not on that tier 1 criteria just yet. But looking at the Cardinals, giving them a close look, Kyler Murray is on the brink of being a top 10 quarterback. He might already be there. He might be on the brink of being a top 6, 5, 4 quarterback. I don't want to say he's that high, but he does have that type of ceiling, in my opinion. Backfield, I'm a little concerned about Chase Edmonds or James Conner, whoever the starting guy is going to be. I don't truly believe in them. Of course, you have Kyler Murray to take the pressure off of him. I mean, Kyler Murray's going to be able to put up 800 rushing yards per year, if not more. He might push 1,000, but that's not the issue. The issue isn't Kyler Murray taking the pressure off the running game and helping the running game. It's the running game taking the pressure off of Kyler Murray. If they're in a second and 8 situation, you want to be able to rely on James Conner, Chase Edmonds, whoever the starter is going to be, to put them in a manageable 3rd and 3. You don't want to have Kyler Murray to carry the team and carry the offense, play in, play out, drive in, drive out. You want him to be able to rely on his backfield on the occasional play to take the pressure off him, to give him a breather, give him a break. And I don't know if this backfield can do it on a consistent basis, but we'll just have to see. Offensive line, not the greatest in my opinion, but I am fond of the Rodney Hudson trade. I like them getting him over at center. He's going to be a leader for this team. I like him on this team a lot. Hopefully he can just amp up the rest of the guys being the next, probably leader. Receiving room, we know how good a D-Hop is. He's a top 3, top 2, maybe the best receiver in the NFL. I'm a big fan of them picking up AJ Green. Don't know what we'll get out of him, but I like the effort and I like the potential. I do think the ceiling is high for him. Do I think he's going to be top 5, top 10 receiver again? No. But can he scratch the surface of being top 20 again? I believe so. Christian Kirk's a pretty good slot receiver. He's inconsistent. He has big play potential, which is awesome. Some games he has two catches, 82 yards, 2 touchdowns. It's weird. In other games he has 2 catches, 11 yards, and that's it. He is odd. He'll have one of the best games ever. If you wish you had him in fantasy, he'll have the worst games ever. Why did I start this guy? It's inconsistent, but he does bring big play potential at times. They also drafted a rookie wide receiver, Rondell Moore, in the 2nd round. Pretty good receiving room. It could be one of the best in the NFL, depending how some of these guys turn around. Rookie Rondell Moore, old man AJ Green, how those guys can play. Looking at the defense, I like the pass rush this year. J.J. Watt, Chandler Jones, Zavon Collins, Isaiah Simmons. He's not exactly a pass rusher, but I don't know what he is. Hopefully, the guy has raw talent and pure skill is within his DNA, but they need to find a better position or system for him. He's just not fluent in this defense. I think once they find him in the right spot, he's going to be amazing. But as of right now, it's kind of rusty between the defense and him finding a perfect spot in it. Secondary, I wasn't huge at them losing Pat Pete, but they made an effort to replace him. You got Budda Baker on the come up. They brought in Malcolm Butler. They drafted a cornerback in Marco Wilson in the 4th round. He's not going to be the next Pat Pete probably, but still the potential is there, and they at least address the position a little bit. They brought in the veteran Malcolm Butler to try and fill in his shoes. Again, not perfect, but I do like it. All around, this is a pretty good Cardinals team. My opinion on if they're a contender or a pretender is very tough for me. Them being in the NFC West, I just don't know who they're better than. I think the Rams and the Niners are neck and neck for a 2-man race, and it's so tough. I mean, it's hard to say 2-man race because this is the toughest division of football. The Seahawks could be in there with Russell Wilson. He's a top 3, top 5 quarterback. Cardinals, Kyler Murray could make a Josh Allen jump from year 2 to year 3 and all of a sudden be in the MVP conversation. AJ Green, what if he does become a top 15 receiver again? What if J.J. Watt goes on a defensive player of the year case? So much is dependent on that things that leaves me in a sticky situation. How big of a jump is Kyler Murray going to continue to take? Cliff Kingsbury, the head coach, I don't know if he could keep up with Sean McVay, Kyle Shanahan, and Pete Carroll. Those are 3 very well-respected head coaches in the NFL. I don't know if Cliff Kingsbury could keep up with them. So again, The division's tough. The injuries, they have fought it last year. Kyler was banged up slightly. Backfield slightly banged up. Age, that's a big thing. AJ Green, what is he going to have? Gas to take, the upside's there, but what are we going to realistically expect out of a guy that hasn't played a full 16 games in like 3 years? JJ Watt, how is he going to be? Zayvon Collins, I've heard he's gotten into some trouble. Malcolm Butler, there's a lot of things going against him. Again, the division, the age, the head coach, there's a couple things going against him, and they're all question marks, they're all wild cards. We don't know what we're going to get out of them, and that leaves me in a sticky spot. Do I give them contender or do I give them pretender? As of right now, this is one of those teams I'm split on. You know, most other videos I am giving a clear answer of, oh, the Bucks are contenders, the Bills are contenders, the Browns are contenders, the Jets are pretenders, the Raiders are pretenders, the Falcons are pretenders. This is one of the few that I'm stuck 50-50 in the middle. They have the potential to be contenders, but today, as of right now, they are not. It depends on who these guys are going to turn out to be. Right now, I'm 51% pretenders and 49% contenders. I think even week 1, I could go over to the contender side, but right now, today, I just see too many risks being in the tough division, having the worst head coach in the division, relying way too much on some of these older players, JJ Watt, AJ Green, Malcolm Butler, and I don't know if all three are going to stay healthy and produce what they're expecting. Zayvon Collins, I've heard he's gotten into some trouble. Is he going to play their first-round draft pick? There goes him. I think that'll get figured out, but still, I don't know, and it's hard to really predict them to be a Super Bowl contender. Do I think they can make some noise in the playoffs? Do I think my opinion could change? Yes and yes, but as of right now today, you cannot tell me. I just don't think the Cardinals are on the same criteria as the Bucks, as the Chiefs, as the Bills, as the Ravens, as the Browns, as the Packers. They're just not on that level. There's those tier 1 quarterbacks, and the Cardinals, yes, they're a tier 2 team that can make the jump, but as of today, there's too many question marks and too many variables for them to go to that same level. But you guys tell me. I do want to hear your takes on whether you agree or disagree. It could be one of your comments that changes my opinion. I'm such in a split decision about it that a single comment or a single player I might not be thinking about, a single system or play I might not be thinking about that you guys bring up could change my mind. I think the Cardinals are right on the brink of it, but I'm holding back for now. But like I said, your opinion, your comment, your take could change my mind. I'd love to talk about it. I love replying to you guys on the comments. And referring back to the question today, where do I rank them in the NFC West? It is tight. I do think the Rams are at the top as of today. Matthew Stafford, they went from bottom 10 quarterback to a top 10 quarterback. They're obviously going to make that type of jump. Niners, I think when healthy, has a top 5 defense, and this offense is going to be amazing with a great O-line. George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, Jimmy G coming back, Kyle Shanahan. Then the Seahawks and Russell Wilson, I do think that's who the Cardinals are fighting for third place with. And again, the Cardinals could be the best team in this division or the worst team in the division by the end of the year. It's that close. Any of these teams can flip-flop, in my opinion. As of right now, I think they're neck and neck in a 2-man race for third place with the Seahawks. But I'm not surprised if this division just comes completely jumbled. Seahawks win, Cardinals get second, Niners get third, Rams get last. Yet it went 15-2, 14-3, 13-4, 12-5. That's just how good this division is. I don't know. I want to hear from you guys. Like I said in the beginning of the video, where do you rank the Cardinals? I got them being at 3rd or 4th, unfortunately. But again, my opinion may change as always. And of course, thank you for watching, guys. I know I say it every single video, and I know I say that every single video, but I truly do appreciate it that you guys are there supporting me. Thank you for watching. 2-minute warning.